Welcome back to the next episode of Hallways with Holmes. I am here this afternoon with Mariah Southerland, and we are on SICU Unit 4 East. Mariah, tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you do on SICU?
My name is Mariah Southerland. I've been a nurse on our unit for about 8 years. I started here right out of nursing school, fell in love with the patient population, and never left.
So, Mariah, tell me a little bit about this unit that you work for.
Our unit is predominantly a transplant unit. We also service an abundance of surgical services. I can't even keep track of how many we have anymore. But I would say 80 to 90% of transplant is our population at all times because we have the pre-liver transplants and the post-liver transplants, but we also get the pancreatitis patients with our pancreatobiliary service, urology service, colorectal surgery. So we're kind of a little smorgasbord.
You make it sound so simple, but transplant is one of the hardest procedures. How did you become attracted to this type of patient type in this unit?
So when I first started, it was actually not pre-transplant, it was just post-transplant, and it kind of evolved. We used to have ENT and plastic surgery over here as well, and then they kind of told us about that, and I was like, that's interesting. Like, we don't feel like you get a lot of that in nursing school. You kind of graze over it. But it's some of the sickest patients you'll end up encountering, and it's very challenging, and I love the fast-paced, high-acuity patients.
Excellent, excellent. How did you decide to go into clinical nursing?
I was kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. My sister's a nurse, and then I became a lifeguard in high school, and I was like, I really like the kind of flow of this and the critical aspect of it. And so then I went into a CNA program in my high school, graduated from there, started working at Shands in 2016 as a CNA up on our bone marrow transplant unit, and then never left.
Now, we get a lot of positive feedback about you. You're aware of that?
A little bit.
Matter of fact, you won a Daisy Award not long ago.
I did.
Tell us about what is a Daisy Award and how did you win this award?
So our Daisy Award is a special recognition that you can be recognized by patients, family members, or other staff members. For me, I was recognized by another one of my coworkers. We had a patient who had been on our unit for a month or so, was very critical, was bedbound. She ended up getting super matted with her hair. That's like my hot button. So I went in, I washed her hair with like actual shampoo and conditioner and sat in there for like 3 hours combing through and trying to untangle so we didn't have to shave her head. And then at the end of my shift, I ended and I was like, I can't leave her like that. It's just gonna get right back to the same place. So I went up to the CVS just up the road, got her a little hair bonnet, came back, put it on, and made sure that everybody knew not to mess up my work because I was gonna be very upset.
And we don't want Mariah upset. I mean, so what makes you think about the whole person? Something as simple as that could be just life-changing.
I think, we get kind of jaded to the fact that, like, this is our day in and day out, but it's the worst time in these people's lives. And so you just kind of try to put yourself in their position and like, okay, I just survived all of this, but now I have to shave my head because my hair got matted. And like thinking about how traumatic this whole event is, and now you come out of this and you have another traumatic event. I just try to minimize as much as I can and think about the whole person and what they're going to end up going through after this as well.
I think Mariah's got some more Daisy Awards coming in her future. Tell us something that we don't know about you.
Oh, golly, about me. I have 2 little boys at home. I grew up around here and have fallen in love with the Gator institution as a whole. Like, that's just me.
Mariah, I want to say I enjoyed the conversation. Thank you for everything that you do. And I want to wish everybody happy holidays.